Greetings and salutations, people of the internet. Austin here with a very special video that acts as a sequel video to both my Arkham 2019 DLC expansion video as well as my character campaign video. And initially I wasn't even planning to making this, but I was inspired after having a conversation on the Arkham Discord channel when we were bringing up Talons. So, for those of you who are savvy about what I'm talking about, and can already guess, I am proposing that WB Montreal, hopefully, could possibly make a DLC expansion starring one Calvin Rose, aka Talon. Now, for those of you who are unaware of the character, as I was for the longest time, Calvin Rose is one of the few Talons to actually leave and betray the Court of Owls after his first mission. He was assigned to assassinate a CEO's daughter, but when he went to go there, he found that the court had been bullshitting him as he was ordered to kill innocent people when he was under the impression he would be killing the scum of the earth, and therefore making Gotham and the world a better place. After realizing that the court had been using him, Calvin leaves the organization and goes into hiding for many years. Once news of Batman and the rest of the Bat family taking down the Court of Owls, Calvin returns to Gotham in order to make sure that the organization is taken down once and for all. Through a series of shenanigans, Calvin is once again thrust into a war with his former masters with a small ragtag group as he contends to take down the organization once and for all and to stop their reign of insanity and madness in Gotham. But yeah, once I've heard about Calvin's history and doing some research throughout the past couple days, I was really impressed with how they expanded on the original story that Scott Snyder wrote, and honestly, if they condensed the first volume of his storyline and as a solo series, changing a few things around the ending, this could really work as a concise DLC expansion that not only introduces another playable character, but expands on the Court of Owls' history and threat, which I always feel is a good thing. Calvin differentiates himself from a lot of the Bat family as he is a master escape artist. And when I say master, I mean he possibly puts Batman to shame in how good he is. In addition to that, he also has his Talon training, which makes him primarily good with knife throwing and the like, though a lot of the time he likes to trick his opponents and trap them, since he's very clever in how he fights, as he actually trapped a Talon in a noose that got tighter the more she struggled, therefore making it where she couldn't really escape. But yeah, I think this could really work well, especially if they make the main villain of the DLC expansion the Gotham Butcher. A Talon that was recruited during the 1800s. This guy killed hundreds of people during that time out of sheer boredom. He was later cultivated by the Court of Owls in order to become their ultimate weapon, and he was good at his job. Unfortunately, while Talons are meant to be stealthy assassins, this guy was as subtle as a sledgehammer to your face. And he relished in the fear he caused Gotham, so much so he started ignoring the court's orders, until eventually they put him down and locked him away in the catacombs until they needed him, when he is resurrected in order to go after Calvin Rose and kill him for everything he's done. The man's a master tracker. He is a beast in terms of physical strength and speed. This guy is a monster. Like, I believe he is a metahuman, but I can't confirm that. I know at the very most he's superhuman. But yeah, this guy is a tank. Just capable of taking massive amounts of damage and just keeps going, since this guy is relentless. And Calvin barely manages to beat him by the skin of his teeth. And I think, if done properly, he could make some incredibly tense boss fights and potential chase sequences, depending on how they want to do that. Maybe similar to the Killer Croc portions from Arkham Asylum, though updated to a whole new level of terror. But, yeah. I just want to get my brief thoughts out on that. I think Calvin Rose could make a fantastic expansion to the hypothetical Arkham 2019 that's coming. And anything that expands on the Court of Owls, for the most part. I'm iffy on the whole Parliament of Owls bit that was later introduced, but that's here nor there. But, yeah, that's all I got to say on the matter. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more content if you liked today's video. Make sure to ring the bell for notifications. Like the video if I entertained you. Drop a comment on what you think about Calvin Rose and his potential. Or just general feedback on what I can do better as a content creator. Alright, that's all I gotta say, and you have a nice night, people.